Hello and welcome back to another episode of Farm and Life at LaForge. So today is Monday, and if you remember in the last video we were saying that we had some weanlings to sell. So we're not going to the market today. We actually have one of the buyers that came around last week bought the weanlings, and so he's coming now today to pick them up. So I'm going to go video that. I was hoping to go to the market because I'm actually looking at buying some cattle myself. But we won't be going to the market today, so maybe next week I might head to the market and see if there's anything. We did ring up the market and they said that there wasn't a lot of young cattle booked in, so it's a bit of a drive away, and then we have someone coming to pick up the cattle this morning, so maybe next week I'll have a bit more luck. I'll actually get to go and have a look for some cattle. But now we're going to head out and do the feeding, and then whenever the lorry driver comes to pick up the cattle, I will video it for you and show you.
So we're here taking all our weanlings out of the shed. They're heading off in the lorry in a few minutes. We had planned to bring them to the market this morning, but the buyer bought them before that, obviously. And prices are good. Well, one reason is because weanlings are very scarce this time of the year, and this year seems to be exceptionally, there's less weanlings. And the prices are good. We got $3.94 a kilo, and they weigh fairly well, so they're coming into okay money. And we'll show you run them up now. So, they're off in the lorry, done and dusted. Prefer selling them to the co-op because you have no mart charges. Don't like them in the mart for a half a day either, and it takes up a lot of time for me as well. We have to leave here to the mart at 4:30 in the morning. So it's okay. Get you spruced up and you know what prices are going to the mart, but it takes a lot of time. And you have a lot of chargers in the mart, and they lose weight out travelling from here to the mart. So this way we know exactly to go by our weights, and that's it. We never had a problem with them. So whatever the weight here Friday, that's what they'll will be getting. There'll be no deduction or anything. That'll do. Okay. I'm back here at the front weight, or whatever you want to call it, for picking stones really. So we put a lid on it there as well, and I'm not going to show you too much now because they haven't much battery. So this is for holding a rolling net if you were using it when you're baling or bits and pieces. And then this folds up, the lid folds up, and you can clamp it on here. So when you're sewing cordon, the lid is not in your way if you're picking up the odd stone or rolling the cordon, whichever. So I got these little LED lights, and I'm making this bracket here. So I'm going to put it there like that at an angle, maybe, I don't know, there or there, one or the other. And the light will be at an angle and it'll flash, because when you're coming out a roadway, it sticks out very proud from the tractor. So if this will just kind of warn people coming at the side, and well, I'm not too worried about them coming at the front because they'll see the tractor. It's just when you're coming out of a road that the gate is right next to the road. We have a good few gates like that, especially on the second farm. So I'll have this, so when that sticks its nose out, this will be flashing and they'll see it. So that's where I'm at now. I'm going to turn this off now because I'm going to run out of battery shortly. Back here now, I have another few bits done to this weight carrier. There's the brackets for the lights. They fit in there. I have a hole there. They're at an angle. And then there's a little hole here. So I just have to put I have a hole bore there to go around the back. So I'll just put a little bit of steel pipe there to protect the wire. I leave a gap for fishing it through. It won't be getting that much bulldozing around. No bulldozing at all, hardly, but you wouldn't know what it hit. And I could be the first one to hit. So that's all. I've the same done this side. So I think it should work. Should face that way and coming out of the road. So the next thing I want to do is, I have this on it here, but when I lay it down to the ground, the tractor can't pick it up. It's too low. So I want to put, you know, I could leave it on a pallet, but if I have to, ever something happens, I have to just drop it in the field, unless I drop it up in an old bank or something, I won't be able to get it off. So I'm going to put something here. It can be a heavy old bit, it's the weight really, and I just have to look for something now to put there. I wanted about maybe 3 or 4 inches to have a bit of comfort. Now the concrete chokes will be coming out as well. I don't need them when I'm at sewing cordon. Just made them now to be practical. Now they're made up, it's nearly all waste bits of ploughs that's all through that concrete. And maybe when I lift them out now, I have a grinding disc there for cutting. I might just clean them up a bit. So that's it. So then here I have a placemat here, where like that. There's my assistant, Paco. So the grease gun, I have that there now, and the nozzle fits down there, and it's nice and snug. Can you see that there? I think you can, yeah. So that's it, and this stays like this when I'm sewing, and it's not blocking the vision of the tractor. I was up on it. So when I have going along, if I see a stone, bit of an old heavy branch or anything, I can drop it in there, and when I get to the headlands or whatever, I can just throw them in the ditch. Before I'd be trying to put them in the cab, and now one time I could balance it. If I left the stone, I could balance it here, but now I have them aluminium there for this lad, in case his paw goes down and cuts it. So now right, Paco, that's it, boss. So that's it. And when you put them there, sometimes I often nearly broke the window. If you hit a jolt, the stone would fall over and you'd have to leave the door open. So yeah, I like using up these old yokes, as I said before, and this evening then I'll paint it. So we have it painted now except the lid. I have it did with the 4 grey. I just give the front linkage a small bit of a blow over there, not much. So I'm going to spray the lid of it blue just to kind of take the grey look off it, and hopefully this evening I'll get the lights into that. And it's a lovely day for it now. I just after finishing it and having wherever you're painting nice and warm, the paint takes a lot better. So it's like an outdoor spraying jig, or whatever you call it. So that's it. Waiting for the blue paint to come, and then that's completely finished. So I made a place here for holding chains. I'll show you that now when it all dries. The hook on there, and like I said, the grease gun, I think I showed you that. So that's it. That'll be that job done and dusted, just to wire up the flashing lights, and then we're on to the next job. Okay, there it is, box complete. Painted the top blue. Think it sets it off well. Really pleased the way it looks. All made out of scrap. Chain where the lights plug in. Yeah, it really works well. I have used it well, and the grease gun. So that's about all to say about it. Glad I made it. Have one more to make, and there's another feature there. It's on a 9-hole bar, so when I just drop it down, it comes off. So it's not a big ordeal to put it on. That's it. So that's the box. Very pleased with it, as I said, and thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay.